The migrant stood motionless on a jagged cliff, his silhouette outlined against the fiery hues of twin suns setting on the alien horizon. Behind him stretched the crystalline forests and glowing rivers of his adopted planet. Before him, the cosmos sprawled endlessly, its stars twinkling like embers scattered across the dark. Yet his gaze was fixed on a faint shimmer, a ghostly remnant of the Milky Way galaxy. Eons had passed since Earth was destroyed, its ashes scattered across space and time. Humanity, like seeds in the wind, had taken root in the stars, spreading across the Andromeda galaxy. Still, one soul remained tethered to the past, the migrant, a traveler, a survivor, and a witness to the rise and fall of civilizations. Tonight, as the faint light of his original galaxy flickered across the sky, he remembered. He remembered where it all began. As his mind drifted, the alien landscape around him melted away, replaced by the earth of ancient memory. He saw Pangea, the great supercontinent, alive in its prime. Rivers carved through lush jungles teeming with life, while herds of animals roamed freely across golden grasslands. Long before humanity learned to write, he thought, they walked the earth as part of its endless tapestry of life. He remembered it vividly. The African savanna, hot beneath his feet, the relentless sun bearing down on his shoulders, his kin moving in unison, tracking prey across the open plains. They hunted not for sport, but for survival, bound by the rhythms of nature. Each step forward was an act of instinct and necessity. Yet, even in those early days, something deeper drove him. A yearning for the unknown, an insatiable desire to see what lay beyond the next ridge or valley. It was not just survival, it was a need to move, to explore, to adapt. It was as if the earth herself whispered, urging him to keep going. The vision shifted. Pangea fractured into continents, and humanity's pace quickened. They built cities, raised monuments, and drew invisible lines across the land. As humanity evolved, the migrant mused. So too did the world around them. Kingdoms grew, empires clashed, and maps divided the earth into pieces. Fences, borders, and walls tried to limit what was once boundless. He recalled the barriers they built, each one an attempt to contain the spirit of movement. Walls of stone, chains of iron, borders drawn in the sand. Yet time and time again, he crossed them all. Deserts where no line could hold him, scaling mountains where no wall could reach, and braving oceans that others deemed impassable. Wherever others built boundaries, he found ways to break through. They try to confine us, he thought, his jaw tightening, to trap us with borders and chains. But the earth was never theirs to divide. It belonged to all of us. The vision darkened. The earth he remembered, once vibrant and alive, now appeared scorched and barren. But even I couldn't stop what came next, the migrant reflected. Wars, greed, and neglect pushed the planet to its limits. The earth, once so full of life, became a wasteland. Millions fled to the stars, carrying the memory of their home with them. He recalled the chaos of Earth's final days. The sky choked with ash, cities crumbling into the sea. Forests consumed by fire. He had been there, one of the last to leave. He remembered looking back as the engines of his ship roared, watching his home shrink into darkness. What is a home, he wondered, if not the memories we carry? The vision faded, and the migrant returned to the present. Around him stretched the beauty of his adopted world, crystalline trees reaching skyward, rivers glowing with an inner light, and twin moons casting a serene glow over the landscape. In the Andromeda galaxy, humanity found refuge, he thought. We built new civilizations, adapting to unfamiliar skies and foreign landscapes. But for me, the past is never far away. On quiet nights like this, he couldn't help but gaze at the faint shimmer of the Milky Way, a reminder of everything he had lost. His existence felt split in two. His body belonged to this alien world, yet his heart remained tied to Earth. He remembered the vibrant cultures, the struggles and triumphs of humanity's journey, and the promise of a planet that once was. "I'm a child of Pangea," he whispered, "of the African savanna, of Earth. And though it is gone, it lives on within me. Every step I take, every star I cross, is for the world we lost." As the twin suns dipped below the horizon, their light faded, leaving the cosmos to shine unchallenged. The faint glow of the Milky Way flickered one last time, reflected in the migrant's tear-filled eyes. The migrant story is one of resilience, he thought. A reminder that humanity's spirit cannot be confined by borders or broken by loss. From Pangea to the stars, we have always moved forward. With a deep breath, he turned away from the sky. His silhouette stretched across the rocky cliffside as he began to walk again, his steps steady and purposeful. In his heart, he carried the weight of the past, but in his stride, the promise of the future.
During the day, the migrant taught history, but in the evenings he ventured out to explore the mysteries of this new planet. On one of his solitary walks, he noticed something unusual far off in the distance. At first, he thought he was reliving a memory, a vivid flashback to his old world, Pangea. But as he drew closer, the truth became undeniable. A single tear slipped down his cheek as he recognized what lay before him. Stowaways had smuggled themselves aboard their spacecraft, bringing with them the same flawed ideologies and misguided beliefs that once doomed Pangea. In that moment, he realized that his time here was limited. It was only a matter of time before he would once again board a spacecraft, setting off to seek refuge on yet another distant planet in the endless expanse of the cosmos. Thanks for listening. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to future episodes of The Migrant. Comments are welcomed.